Hi everybody, and welcome to your first video notes of the year. We are going to be focusing on regions of Texas today. Now, I'm sorry that my projector is not being very cooperative, so it's going to be a little bit fuzzy, but in the topic or objective, I want you to write regions of Texas. In the essential question, you're going to write, what is the makeup / geography of Texas? Then, to start our notes, we have to draw Texas. So, to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to start at the top and we're going to draw a semi-longish line, horizontal line. From there, you're going to draw a long vertical line, a little bit longer, and kind of a halfway vertical line. Maybe a little bit longer. Then from here, you're going to draw another horizontal line. So we're seeing the start of the Texas shape. From here, you're going to squiggle on a diagonal, then squiggle up a little bit, and then squiggle down on a diagonal. Now from here you're going to squiggle over, you're going to squiggle down, and then squiggle out a diagonal. And there you have the Texas. Notice mine's not perfect, and yours doesn't have to be either. We just want the basic shape of Texas. From here we're going to divide it into 4 parts, and these are the 4 regions. The first one I want you to do is right here. Now, this is the mountains and basins region. So if you will just write mountains and basins. Mountains and basins region. Now from there we're going to come over here and we're going to do the 2 smallest ones first. And we're going to squiggle a line right around here. This is called the North Central Plains region. North Central Plains. This is actually where we live, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. Then from here you're going to kind of go halfway there and you're going to squiggle a line right there. So, obviously this is the Gulf of Mexico, sorry about that. And we know this is our coastline. So we can very easily remember that this is the Coastal Plains region. Coastal Plains region. And then the final one is the Great Plains region. Now, in case we have forgotten, which I know that y'all haven't, but we're going to go ahead and draw our compass rose. Remember, north, south, east, and west. So, if you remember, never eat slimy worms. You can eat words, it's fine. Or, as Mr. Cooper always likes to say, never ever smoke weed. So, now, after we watch this, there are some important rivers that we need to know as the border regions. Now, right up here, I want you to write Red River. This river right here is the Red River. This river right here is the Sabine River. This is going to come into importance when we talk about the Civil War. So we got the Red River and we got the Sabine River. The only other river that is on the border is the Rio Grande, which is all of this, Rio Grande, meaning big river, because it starts up here and it goes all the way into Mexico. Rio Grande. From there, we're going to need to know some cities. All right, so our first city is us. Technically, us. This is 1. I want you to label this 2. From here, I want you to put a star and label that 3. Come back over to the coastline and label that 4. And finally, way over here and label that 5. So we're going to go ahead and make a legend for our cities. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so number 1 is an NCP, North Central Plains. Number 1 is Fort Worth. Then you wouldn't think it, but the number 2 is very close to us, but it's actually in the coastal plains, and that is Dallas. So we are separated by the border of North Central Plains and the coastal plains. Number 3 is a star because that is our capital, the capital of Texas, and that is Austin. Number 4 is on the coast, and it's one of our biggest manufacturing as well as shipping ports, and it is Houston. And finally, number 5, way, way, way out here in the corner of Texas, is El Paso. El Paso. Now, so those are what I want you to take the notes over. But before you turn these in, I want you to color the coastal plains blue, because the coastal plains is made up of the most rivers. It also is on the Gulf, and so it has a lot of water in there. So we're going to color that blue. Then on the Great Plains, because the Great Plains are made up of mostly grasslands, we're going to color, I want you to color the Great Plains green. So that will remind us that it's mostly grass plains. And that's going to come into importance when we talk about the native Texans. Then I want you to color the mountains and basins kind of a tan or a brown color, because that tells us, first of all, that there's mountains, and second of all, the basins are actually more desert than anything else. So color that a brownish green color, a brownish tan color. And then let's make NCP, I don't know, y'all pick a color to make NCP. North Central Plains tends to be more industrial. It's the northern area. So for me, I'm going to just go ahead, since I have it here, I'm going to color it a kind of purple color. Alright, so here's what I need you to do. I'm going to have you watch this video in just a second, but I also want you to write your summary. Your summary needs to answer this question. What is the makeup or geography of Texas? You need to include the border rivers, which are the Red River here, the Sabine River here, and the Rio Grande, as well as including the 4 major regions, and include some information about your major cities. Also, if you will make sure you say, include things about the northeast and west and south of Texas. For example, in the east is the Gulf of Mexico and the coastal plains, but in the west is the mountains and basins. Before you do that, I want you to watch this video, because we are going to it's going to help you remember all of these wonderful regions when we take the test. Alright, here is this video.
Students, my name is Mr. Boudreaux. I'm the teacher at Salyers Middle School for Texas History. I wanted to touch base and remind you of the memory trick that we taught you for the first unit, regions in class. So, if everybody will remember our little handy trick, we want to make sure that we look at our left hand for this one, because that's the only one it works with. It kind of looks like Texas. You've got the Red River here, the Gulf of Mexico down here, you've got the little point at the side, and then Louisiana right over here. So if we look at this, we're going to go ahead and remember that we divided it into 4 different regions. First of all, we've got the mountains and the basins. The way to remember that that's the thumb is it's got the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows. Mountains and basins is the only mountainous region in Texas. Next to that, we have the Great Plains. The way that we can remember that these are the Great Plains is because they're so great that they're number 1. Right after that, we have 1, 2, 3, NCP. These are the Northern Central Plains. And finally, right along that coastline, we have the Coastal Plains, and that's where we be. So if we keep in mind all of these little tricks, we can remember exactly where each different region goes. We've got the mountains and basins, the highs and the lows. We've got the Great Plains, they're number 1, you know. We've got 1, 2, 3, NCP, and we've got the Coastal Plains, that's where we be. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and I will talk to you all soon.
Okay, guys, so practice that at home. Remember that you can watch this over and over again. And don't forget that this is due on Monday. Have a great weekend and a great week. Bye!